Hi, Wes Scott from Kane and Scott. Today we're going to talk about how to tell if you need to file a Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 bankruptcy in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. You know, one of the quickest ways simply to determine this is take your net income, your net household income. Just sit down with a pen and paper. Take your net household income. And then I want you to deduct your reasonable and necessary expenses, starting with mortgage payments, property taxes, homeowners insurance, maintenance and upkeep on the house, utilities, food, clothing, medical expenses, school expenses, transportation, recreation, insurances, vehicle payments, student loan payments, and then ask yourself, after I pay these expenses, do I have money left over to make a payment back to my creditors? And if the answer is yes, then you have to do it. If the answer is you don't, then you're likely going to be at Chapter 7. And the reality is there's lots of tools to determine, like the means test, which I think are kind of goofy, to determine whether you should be in a Chapter 7 or 13. But the reality is if you're a high wage earner, you're going to be in a 13. And if you know that you have money left over after you pay your reasonable and necessary expenses, then you're going to be in a 13. And remember that when you're setting up your budget, you don't show a payment on credit cards or unsecured debts. Leave those payments out. But for those people who consume all their income and expend their income on reasonable and necessary expenses, you're likely going to be at Chapter 7 when the time is right. When you're ready to get your life back, reach out to Kane and Scott. You're going to be so thankful you did.